Alrighty, everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die 2.2 War3zuk. We are doing better than last time. I think my mood is just generally better, and I've also like the builder class was just also just way better, like so much better. I would say the soldier class was bait. Like, sure, you get some nice weapons. Or what class did I go with? Soldier, right? Anyways, I would say it was bait, honestly. Like, you get some really nice stuff, but it's not the kind of stuff that's gonna make you survive. So yeah, anyways, duct tape. Duct tape, not duck tape. Duct. I know it's become a bugbear of mine. I've been calling it duct tape for so long. Cobblestones. We need how many of these? 8. We're gonna make exactly 8 because we don't want to waste our clay resources. Alright, 1 forge. Excellent. And then we're gonna start putting stuff in our forge. We will as soon as it's done. I didn't really need to grab all the stuff from my food container. That was actually pretty dumb. Although I guess we can... Well, as soon as we get the forge, I think we can start making the pot and the grill. So we should be able to start cooking up a storm. Not that we live long enough for that to matter, right? But, you know, it is what it is. It's a learning process, okay? I do not have the skill for... How do you... Is there a button for dropping, like, a stack of X... Alt? Detail? I'm hitting the usual suspects and it doesn't seem to be working, so we're just gonna, like, break off a bunch. But yeah, I don't have the fuel saver one, so I'm actually gonna have to pay attention to this and only keep it on when I'm around. Because this doesn't seem like the kind of mod where you, waste fuel. Where is my ungodly amount of iron? Alright. This is my ungodly amount of iron. That's fuel. That's smelting. Okay, that's good. Got 3 spots. That's good. What else here? Lead? Where's my lead? I was just looking straight at my lead. There we go. And then some brass. Alright, let's get smelt. We also will need some clay in here. What is that called? Yeah, the cooking grill, and these are pretty easy. We just need some clay as soon as we break down these, and we got plenty of clay, so we'll just go ahead and throw that in. Let's move these to the side so we know exactly where they are when we need them. We actually have a fair amount of ammo. Let's see, what else do we got here? Let's just put this crap back in. I don't know why I pulled it all out. That was stupid. Anyways. I guess this is technically... Yeah. Oh, right, I was gonna just immediately put it in, but yeah. Anyways. We'll probably... Can I just plant these on the roof? Can I just straight up plant these on the roof? Because that would be amazing. And this is the only thing... like, this building is one of the... Like... Yeah, I can just straight up plant these on the roof. Alright, that's gonna help a lot. Like, I have no idea how structurally sound this place is, but I'm gonna assume pretty well. It's pretty brutal, so usually brutal structures are very well put together. Alright, what else we got? I guess we could just plant more seeds. Like, no reason not to plant every seed we have, I guess. Yep, alright. And how's this coming along? Okay, we can throw our clay in now. Do we have some cement? Yeah, we have cement as soon as that lead's done. We're gonna plant some more seeds while we wait on that to finish. I feel like we're never gonna run out of, we're never going to run out of the, wood, but I also know that that's entirely incorrect and I should not feel that way. Anyways, look at all this crap. Look at that. This is the farmer life I want, I think. What's up with this? Oh, that was just yucca fruit. Oops, I ate the yucca fruit. I thought it was a seed for some reason. It looked like a seed to me. Anything else I can plant? No. Okay. Yeah, let's just see what else we got on our forge. I need to go to the opposite room, my bedroll. That was the whole reason I put the bedroll there. So I would always know to go into the opposite room, and that little bit of psychology did not work out for me. We want to craft this, we want to craft that. Can you imagine a screamer horde? I do not want to encounter that. Metal fencing and railing seems really good, honestly, but let's just see what we got. Pipe weapons. Pipe pistol? Oh, yes, we need glue. As soon as we get this, we can make glue. No, the anvil still requires higher up in the working order. I don't honestly feel like it's worth it to craft bullets. Well, maybe the better bullets, but not these bullets. We'll just find out. Anyways. What else can I throw in here? Anything? Throw the nails in, I guess, but no. So anyways, workbench. What do we need for the workbench? We need 25 for. Ooh, the electrical components are gonna really slow me down. Where is the ingot? What is it called? Ingot? Oh, iron. Forged iron. There it is. We need 25 of these. We can make 10, but we'll just do that. You know what? Let's just turn this off. We'll let the heat dissipate a little, and let's go downstairs and dig. Is there any crap I can just dump here? Yeah, that's all medical stuff. The electrical components are the only part of this I don't know how we're going to get in large numbers. Electrical components, maybe that. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have to loot those, and I don't really think there's any great way to get them in this mod, but maybe I'm wrong. We're just gonna dump this crap here. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Oh, perfect. We will turn this on in a moment, though. Let's put a bunch of wood in there, too. Like, just so much wood. Like, all the wood, really. And we're gonna need a lot of glue, so we're probably gonna start making glue almost immediately. Well, actually, first we're gonna need water. I know we have at least one murky water in our inventory. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Make our murky waters. There we go. I don't know if that was all of our jars. Can I make jars? Water jar. Yeah, but I need sand. That's gonna be a little hard to get. I have actually lived long enough to be hungry, so that's an upgrade. Haven't done that recently. Anyways, it's gonna be super dangerous outside, so we're just gonna like, oh, nest. Give me my bullets. Get off of your children. I need their bullets. I don't know. I have no idea what that means. It doesn't mean anything, and it means everything. Is that a damn? Yeah, it is. We'll just keep our eye on that. That is a super zombie, is it not? Not only is that a super zombie, that is a upgraded super zombie, if I'm not mistaken. Or it could just be a regular zombie. I don't know which. Yeah. I have more skill points while I'm waiting on this. No. Boy, I wish I had more skill points, that's for sure. Where do I get sand from? I think I have to go to the desert for that, honestly. I'm not too sure. Like, maybe I can get out of the wasteland, but I think it's the desert specifically. I know you can, like, just find it around here. Like, certain blocks will just have it, but I don't know which ones those are offhandedly. Alright, we got a, we're just gonna get 100 more, I think, and then we'll call it good to go back upstairs. Um, yeah. So the crafting bench, we're well on our way to it, but I just don't know how we're gonna get those, components. Workbench, yeah, the mechanical parts. I should look for mechanical parts and see if I can craft those, because if I can't, that's gonna be the real trouble for getting the workbench. Because if I can get the workbench and I can start, like, min-maxing the armor, I wouldn't do, well, I do it a little bit, but like I wouldn't go crazy with like making sure I had top level armor in the base game, but if I can get that far, I think I might actually go pretty far in this mod. Like I'd almost hate it if I got to the point where I could just not care anymore. Glue, glue, glue. Make glue. We need water and we need bones. blood and bones, man. Anyways. We're just gonna scrap this, I guess. We're not gonna use that. I'm gonna scrap this too. There's no sense holding it. This is for farming stuff. Not that we really need it, but can we make mechanical parts? Mechanical. No, but we could eventually. No, I guess we can't even get that. That's a shame. Probably be too overpowered. But I'm not too familiar where mechanical parts come from. I know, like, can we make the wrench without the workbench? Wrench. No, we need more salvage tools for the wrench. How many salvage tools do we need for the wrench? Salvage tools. Oh, we only need a few more. It's just finding them is the problem. Alright, dump this. We'll throw this in here and just let this melt for a bit. There we go. Turn on. We're just gonna let that clay go in there. What's happening here? Water. That's good. Anything... Oh, we have a bunch of animal fat and we also have a bunch of chickens, so... You know what they say, when life gives you chickens, you make chicken nuggets. Sorry, chickens. It was you or me, I swear. Alright. The amount of animal fat we have is kind of crazy, honestly. Like, usually you do not get that much animal fat. Well, we do have a little bit of sand. Where did we even get that from? Probably just loot it somewhere. Let's yeah, there we go. And we can definitely make more forged iron. How many can we make now? We'll do it in even numbers just so we don't have to think about it. Mats, this is a well, that's actually kind of weapons. That's going in weapons. I know, it's a pointless distinction. Repair kits, that's pretty good. If I could find if I could like find an ATM and get lucky enough to lockpick it, I feel like that would put me in a pretty good place, honestly. Alright, this is just junk, I don't care. It's materials. Oh, if we could make a pipe machine gun, that could be good. Pipe machine gun. Yeah, we need the glue, but like we have everything else, right? Where's my glue? Oh wait, it's cooking. The glue is cooking. Don't stop him. He's cooking. I don't know what that was. I thought it sounded clever in my. Anyways, I might just like do a death run outside and just try to get stuff at night because like it's not impossible to survive at night. It's just very hard. I guess this is technically. I don't even know what this stuff is. So I'm just gonna call it material. But yeah, having a machine gun with a few bullets probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Can we some of this in here? Got plenty of clay. Let's get that in there just to have everything. Sand. Much forged iron? Yeah, let's make another 10 of those, and we'll only need 5 more. Like this is just gonna take its time. There's a lot there, and I do not intend to. I'll make like journeys into other biomes, but this I don't want to know what the wasteland's like if this is what this area is like. Right. So, anyways, I just need my glue, just cooking. Let him cook. Let him cook. Is there anything cool I can make? Honestly, not really. I mean, rocket tips sound like it's going to be eventually cool, but rockets have betrayed me before. Rockets have betrayed me before. Those dang rocket power kids. Anyone watch that on Nickelodeon as a kid? Like it was kind of cool, but it was also like the epitome of, hey there, fellow children. Come on, one more of these. All right. We'll make the come on. Light machine gun now. And craft. Perfect. It's not going to be a lot, but it's a little extra. We'll put these in our inventory. We'll move all this over. This should be over here. This should be over here. We'll repair this even though I'm pretty sure it's going to damage it now. Oh, it didn't. Okay. That works. And this is Matt's. Yeah, alright. Perfect. It's not going to be a big help, but it's better than nothing, I guess. This can be turned off now because I don't have the mod that I love so much, unfortunately. Anyways, let's see. We'll dump this here. We'll dump this here. We'll dump this here. This could be useful, but like, I don't know. Yeah, that can go there. Anyways, let's just do some last minute running around trying to grab some stuff. What is it we need specifically? It's mostly mechanical part. What in the hell was that? No, jeez, what in the hell was that? I do not like that at all. What in the flying hell is that? Oh, it's the screamer. Oh, she's like a ghost. So she's like a banshee in this mod? Well, whatever that was suitably scary. Good thing I cut that down quick, because I don't want to know what she gets like after a while. Alright, we are not here to fight, we are here to steal. We want mechanical parts, which you usually can get out of cars, if I'm not mistaken, and breaking down certain stuff. I think our best bet is probably going to be either getting a wrench, and we can probably buy one from a trader, but I don't think there's going to be a lot of options for getting selling stuff to the trader right now. So our best option might be to loot cars and try to get some like try to get the wrench, because if we can get the wrench and start breaking down cars, then we're almost guaranteed to get some mechanical parts, and that will make this much, much easier. But I don't know, like, our best option for getting a wrench is probably just either getting the books or looting one by pure luck, I guess. Grab that. I'm really not too sure on that. And there's just a zombie running around over there for whatever reason. Ooh, you're a mean looking one. Ooh, you're a mean one, Mr. Zombie. I'm gonna die. I picked a fight I shouldn't have. Yeah. I'm dead. But yeah, I'm kind of like racking my brain on the wrench. Like, if I just run around as fast as I can, I might be able to loot some mailboxes and get lucky. Because I did put a point into the one that should give me the repair things, but I don't know. You see, did I put a point into the repair ones? What's that? Advanced engineering. Handy. Actually, maybe I didn't. I think, yeah, no, Grease Monkey? Which one is it that gives me the repair books at an increased level? Or the, yeah, it's like one, maybe the strength one. Perception, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, I have no idea which map it is, or, oh, I can find out. I should be able to find out just, yeah, the salvage tool one, which is, reading scraps for fun. Increased, yeah. That's the one I need. Anyways, I have no money and no particularly great way to get money. I have no particularly great way to survive, and I have no particularly great way to get a wrench. I have no particularly great way to get the, the other, I have no way to get a wrench. I have no way to get mechanical parts. Well, I mean, it's not that I have no way, it's just I don't have a good way. I might just be running around dying for a little while if I'm being honest. Which isn't the worst thing. Like, this mod's just gonna have some of that, I think. Sometimes you're just gonna run around dying like a fool. Oh, hey, look, it's another one of these guys. If I just, like, try to be clever with this, maybe I can just, like, ignore them. I cannot ignore them. It was the mistake of my life to try to ignore them. I have no idea what I just looted. And that's a Sparky zombie, so I guess we're just gonna run away. Is there anything nearby that I can run to? I mean, that building over there might be a good place to try to get some mechanical parts. Sparky zombie. I hate Sparky zombies. Wur3zuk, have mercy on me. Anyways, let's see. I can deal with you. You're nuttin'. You ain't nuttin'. About a hound dog. So me and my wife tried to watch the new Lilo and Stitch movie, and it wasn't good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I did. Like, my wife asked me to just turn it off, like, an hour into the movie. It was this weird mix of a little different, but also just, like, basically the movie you've seen already. And that was a bad mix, if I'm being honest. Oh, hey, mechanical parts, perfect. Like, with the parts that were in a play-for-play remake, which were not good in live action, they were kind of, like, cringe in live action, were just, like, not great. They weren't well written, they weren't interesting. It's like, why did you make this remake? You had nothing to say, nothing interesting to add. And yeah, anyways, we're gonna open this door. It's probably a bad idea, but yeah. Oh, look, Farmer John's tractor. Oh, hey, that's lootable. Lootable in the base game, but I could be wrong. I don't know why the clay is inside the tractor, but we'll let that go. Ma'am, back away from the vehicle. Why did I say vehicle? I feel like I watched a lot of cops when I was a kid. Like, daytime TV wasn't like a good, and so you ended up watching a lot of. Let's just say a radiated brawler. Nope. Thank you, no. Thank you, bye, next, please. How many of those do I even need? A lot, I think. I think I have, shit, you got through that door fast. I don't know why I'm going towards the settlement. Back this. There we go. Oh, we did not get any of the mechanical parts? I thought we did. Oh, whatever. What's this? Oh, it's an engine. It's just a much more realistic engine. I guess I can at least try to get to the trader and see if I can buy a wrench off him. It's pretty unlikely, though, because I remember this mod decreases the amount of money you get from quests, and also, like, how the hell are you supposed to finish quests in this mod? I'm kind of running around without an idea of what I'm going to do next, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I've already looted all this stuff. Let's rebuild our stamina before we run at this guy. And he's running at us. Honestly, like, the thing that's bothering me the most about this mod is I don't really have a clear progression path. Like, it's, you think you can do this? Okay, get murdered. Alright, you couldn't do it? That's what we thought. Accurate. Haha, you believed in yourself. That was dumb. And that's kind of like the life cycle. Oh, hey, a toilet. That's the first time I've been able to, loot a toilet. And usually, like, you know how I am all for toilets. Man, if we could just loot this thing, we would have so many parts. Man, this guy's just regular. We can kneecap him. Give him that New York kneecap. Does anyone call it that? I just said that. I have no idea why I said that. But yeah, anyways, you're about to experience the night, and the night is not nice in this mod, so, yeah. The night is long, it is dangerous, and, oh yeah, that's the offside to making the day longer. I think the night gets longer, but I'm not really 100% sure on that. Rags are never, like, not welcome. Alright, some pipes, that's fine. Look, I'm really looking for something very specific here. I really need a wrench, if I'm being honest, and I know I can wrenches from, I'm pretty sure like work trucks are a good source of them, and probably the only source I'm going to be able to get, but I'm kind of just looting anything I can get my hands on. You know, beggars and choosers, man, beggars and choosers. Also, I'm slowly becoming over encumbered. I saw that dog that was on fire. I actually don't know how much. Oof. I am sorry about this. I don't feel good about that. I just want you to know. I like dogs, and I do not feel good about what I just did. However, it was him or me. I may like dogs, but you know. Oh, well, let's just try to get the rest of this before we die. Nope. Oh well. We weren't gonna be able to survive for long because our inventory was getting full anyways. Uh-huh. On near my bed. I think I hit spawn near my bed instead of on. The NEPA base is honestly like a godsend. If this base wasn't here, I think I would probably just not play this mod. Alright, let's see what we got. Really, the only thing we're missing is the mechanical parts, I think. We're actually getting a good collection of crap. Oh, I left this on? Crap. Well, we need to smelt this stuff anyways. So really the last thing we need is just the, track those please, track. The last thing we need is the mechanical parts. So it's just not a great way to get them yet. Home cooking? Sure. Guess we'll take the seeds upstairs and plant them real quick. Do we have anything? We have an open slot. We'll put the sand in a minute. This is just junk. I don't care. Materials? Sure. Honestly, we're getting a fair amount of crap here. Oh, gunpowder. Gunpowder for blunderbuss. I remember like I vaguely remember the blunderbuss. I vaguely remember it. That was a real long time ago. We'll plant this too, even though we don't really use the beer. We can maybe sell it or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And then this goes here, I guess. I don't know. This can go here. Not like we're living that long. We're not living on a we're not living on a prayer. We're just not living. Anyways. Yeah, that wrench is gonna be a real wrench in my plan. Real wrench in my plan. Also, the night, if I recall right, is very dark in this mod, so not amazing. I don't have a flashlight, do I? No. And forged steel's kind of like out of my price range at the moment. I guess we're gonna go over here and try to loot more mechanical parts. I guess we could go towards the... Well, he's not gonna be open right now, but he should at least be in like the city, right? These city streets where I was born and made or something. I don't know. Ooh, this one looks like it might have something good in it. Like, I really just need to get that wrench or 20 mechanical parts. And if I had the wrench, obviously, that would be much easier. Oh, hey, pipe quality's level 2. That's nice, I guess. Anything that hasn't been... I think I've looted almost all... Well, not these ones. I'm really just hoping to luck out on a wrench, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't have any great plans at the moment. My whole thing is just... Wrench, please? We can go in there, I guess. It's probably going to lead to our immediate dismemberment and death, but, well... That's just everything in this mod. Everything leads to immediate dismemberment and death. Oh, hey, 60. You know what? No. 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 Absolutely not. Oh my god, it's the pig. Oh no. So we got 60 stamina. Let's just see how far into the wilderness we can get. Yeah, let's see if the Yetis are in this. I think we outran them, but we're gonna run the rest of the way too. The Yetis are probably really awful in this mod if they're in here at all. I can't imagine running into a Yeti being anything but a really bad experience. I don't know why I've been picking those. I don't really use them. Oh, hey, a chicken. That was bad. Berries are in very high quantity around here, though. Look at all these berries. Yeah, no. Oh my god, what in the hell? Oh shit. What in the hell? Is that like a giant version of one of those guys? What is this? I gotta know what this is. Titan mutated. It was a mistake to come here. My hubris has led me into an area I very much should not be. Dire wolves, titans. I bet those titans take down... Wow, there's so many of these berries, though. Look at this. I think they actually over-tune the berries a little, unless you just need absolute crap tons of them. I'm kind of just running in a direction under the assumption eventually the zombies are going to send me back. A bear? Usually I don't see bears in the base game in this area, but fair enough. I do not like the Titan. And the Titan doesn't like me. What is this, Attack on Titan? I have never finished that show. Like, the problem is I watch it with my wife because she kind of enjoys it, but she can't watch it for too long because she's, it overwhelms her. She's a sensitive girl. But anyways, so, like, the Titans are... But yeah, anyways, so, like, we'll watch maybe one season and then fall off. Oh my god, did I just fire my gun by complete mistake? That was so dumb of me. Okay, so, hear me out. This might be really stupid, but we're gonna run into the wasteland under the assumption that the loot is better here. And, we're gonna just try to loot something and hope to God that we will be able to, just, like, loot a, be able to loot a, wrench or something. I wonder how fast those Titans can get through a wall. Probably pretty quick, right? Okay, so that one's a little stupid looking, but whatever. So anyways, Attack on Titan. Alright, the episode's gonna be ending soon, but not that soon. Oh wow, you actually have a lot of HP, but you know, we can still deal with you. I mean, why am I going quiet? Like, those things out there know where I am. This does not look like the kind of point that's going to have a, that's gonna have a wrench in it, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, hey, level 4. I'm real tempted to just dump those into stamina, if I'm being honest. Like, stamina feels... So, you might ask me, what's your plan if that thing eats its way through the wall and, comes at you and you're trapped in a room? Well, that's the fun part. I don't have a plan. Oh my god, it phased through the wall. Shit. I can deal with this guy, no problem. It's that one's the problem. I just want to loot in peace. Pieces? They can do pieces. Come on, books, books, books. Must have been the office fun day. So at any point that guy's gonna come barreling through here and just absolutely murder me, isn't he? So this loot is not nearly as good as I was hoping it would be. The only upside to this mod is that it's just made the game so much harder that you barely notice how much you like. This is clearly worse, but it's like not that much worse. All right, everyone. So this is where I'm gonna stop and start for the next stage, just so you're all aware of that. All right, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe. Did you enjoy? Let me know. Am I doing this badly? Let me know. See you on the next one. Bye.